times out of 10, if one girl say something, then somebody else gonna come say something because they're like, people getting paid, and people getting paid for nothing. And I really got some issues, but they may really have attention.
Wait a minute,
people like getting paid.
I don't know what people to do or what to tell fellas now. You probably want to get married. That's probably your best bet. Just from the outside looking at it.
I mean,
is that, y'all?
that is that.
That's crazy.
That is that. Nigga. Yo, what up, man? It's King's Corner, yo. We back in this
bitch. What's good, yo?
To this day, I'm not even a little bit sorry. Like, it's not even close.
My blackness and yours.
You are hot. Y'all ready? I ain't with none of that bullshit. No, I'm sorry, bro. It's really getting there.
Shannon Sharpe situation is crazy.
Damn, Unc.
In high school, you was the man, homie. That's what a fan told me.
Damn, Unc. You better off having one woman. It's ain't tricky right now.
You better off keeping your hands to yourself. It's getting tricky right now.
Nah, yo. Look, man, keep that freaky shit to yourself, man. Stop.
But it's not even
this shit.
like that's.
Stop recording this shit. Stop. Yo.
It's the same thing with the Puff Daddy stuff. Like, people are so focused on like the freaky aspect.
Yeah.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about like the rape aspect. We're talking about the assault aspect.
I'm not disregarding
I don't care what.
I'm not disregarding that, but what I'm saying is this, yo. Like me, look, I'm fucking married, yo. So my point is this, yo. When y'all out here punting road doing that freaky shit, like this is what you leave yourself open for. Like you leave yourself open for stuff like this to happen. Now, again, like I said, yo, me, straight up, I'm not gonna say innocent until proven guilty. All I'm gonna say is, yo, nigga, I wasn't there. I don't know what the fuck was going on outside of what I'm reading, what I'm seeing. But my point is this. Yeah, from what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing. But my point is this, yo. Y'all out here smashing, y'all rich niggas out here smashing, doing all of this freaky shit. Like, y'all got money, y'all got options. Cool. It's an option too, nigga. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Like, this is what you leave yourself open to. Having all of this money, having all of this, what you call it, a superpower. You know, you got money. No, your status is the superpower.
Okay.
Your status is the superpower. Like, you out here, you got bread, you got all of this stuff that all of these women want. You got options.
And you using it too, though.
And yeah, you using it. You know, it's like you. That's what I'm saying. You know, hey, I'm him.
Right.
I'm him. They want me. I'm him.
Yeah.
Well, nigga, like, this is what you leave yourself open to. Now, there are cases where, hey, this stuff really happened. This stuff is really true. There's people out here that's really abusers. But on the other side, it's people just trying to come up and get a check.
Yeah.
So my point is this: you out here freaking off with all of these bitches. Excuse my French, but you out here doing all of this stuff, and this is the results you get. It's a two-way street.
You keep saying freaking off. It's not about the freaking off.
It is.
Like,
it is.
I try not to.
I'm looking at it from the other side of the. I'm looking at it from the other side of the coin. That's what I'm saying. It's a two-way street, bro. It's a two-way street. Like, the woman said he abused him, and the woman said he abused her. I can't say she didn't. I can't say he didn't.
I mean, he's on tape.
And he's on tape saying that.
I'm gonna choke you.
Yeah, I'm gonna choke you. This and that and third.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. But then I gotta look at it on the other side too. She also on tape saying, well, I guess we going to LA since you choked me, or I guess we going to do this since you choked me. Like, in a court of law, that can sound like an exchange. Like, I'm just putting it out there, and this is based off of my knowledge when it comes to law.
She said, well, I don't want to get choked, so I guess we're going to LA. That's different from
I
got you. I got you.
I got you.
We going to LA.
I got you.
Yeah.
But in court, when you start getting a jury involved and you start getting lawyers involved and they playing that, That's how it work out.
I was just trying to clarify.
Oh
the,
yeah, absolutely.
The
Yeah.
verbiage.
That's how it work out though, and
Yeah.
that's how they gonna spin it. That's how they gonna put it.
But my thing with Unc is this isn't the first time this has happened. Like in the couple days since we spoke,
Yeah.
there's a second person who accused him of rape from 2010.
Yeah, because that's the thing. When one of them come out, they all gonna come out. And like I said, it's a double side of the coin. Either, hey, he abused these women and he
Right.
did this, or it's, hey, you know what? I fucked him too. Let me get something.
Right.
Let me try to get something. That's my point. That's the point I was making. That's
Yeah.
the risk you run when you out here trying to use your superpower. Look at Miz in the NBA.
Anthony Edwards?
Yeah, with all of the BMs and shit.
Yeah, that's just
Like
foolish.
it's so many different realms that we could go into.
It's one of the things
Where
where it's
you
like,
out, like-
if you don't wanna have babies, there's ways for you to not have babies.
Yo, it's and
Use a condom, and then if you don't want to use a condom, if you feel like it feels so good that like I ain't using a condom, you can pull out.
hey, and if you
if
don't
you
want to
don't
get
do
into
that-
these problems, you better off having one woman. Everything's tricky right now. I'm just saying,
Like,
yo, like
Get a vasectomy.
get in a relationship. God damn it.
Right, but I'm saying if you don't want that,
Oh
if you
yeah.
don't want to be in a relationship, if you want to be doing what you want to be doing,
Yo, if you
and
don't want
all
to be in
that
a
stuff.
relationship and you don't want to get caught up,
there are
yo,
ways
yo.
to prevent this.
you mess around with Pamela Henderson, bro, because she ain't gonna never give you no problems. She don't care if you choke her. She don't.
Hey,
Yo. Alright, nah, but for real though, Pamela Henderson gonna always give you what you need. She not gonna talk back. She not gonna file no civil suits. You know, I'm just saying, yo, like.
But a lot of these situations with people who are abusers and
Yes.
people who are predators, it's about power.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And so you have situations where people are like, yo, you should have went with this person. You should have went with that person. You should have. I've seen people talk about like, oh, well, you should have hired a sex worker.
Yeah.
Why do you want sex workers to be in a beholden to a possible abuser? Like that doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
It's
it
not
don't.
about
It don't.
it's about power.
Yeah.
So like the things that we're suggesting
Yeah.
that like
I'm looking at it on both. I gotta look at it both sides, bro. I like.
right, but I'm just saying like with abusers and predators,
Oh
it's
yeah,
not
abusers
about
and predators, yo. Like,
it's not about a consensual relationship.
Nah, it
it's
ain't.
like it's about
nah,
power.
it ain't.
So
It's,
that's
it's
why
about
they
I
don't
can do what I want.
that's why they don't use the resources available.
Oh yeah. It's
to
about I
prevent
can do what
stuff
I
like
want.
this.
But I'm
Right.
talking about.
They just think they God body.
I'm just talking about Unc in the position that he in right now. I'm talking about
He's
Unc.
screwed.
I'm talking about Unc, the celebrity,
He's screwed.
the goddamn the media presence,
Yeah.
the NFL former NFL superstar,
Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer, like Big Unc with the bread. I'm looking at him that way. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna come out here outright and call this man an abuser because I don't know the facts. I know what I saw. The shit don't look good. The shit
Yeah.
don't sound good.
And what I'll say
but
is
I'm not
go ahead.
judge, jury, executioner.
Right.
I'm looking at it from the simple standpoint of man with fame and status. This is what you subjected yourself to by just trying to live a certain lifestyle.
And what I'm looking at it as is this isn't a one-off situation.
Yeah.
Like this
Yeah.
isn't. He worked for CBS Sports. Again, 2010. He had somebody accuse him of sexual harassment, sexual assault. And so he had to step away from CBS Sports.
Yup.
He stepped away from ESPN because this woman is accusing him
because she's
from
accusing him of this.
sexual assault and rape. You
Yeah.
have a second accuser accusing him of rape in 2010. You have another accuser of him choking her
Yeah.
when he worked for Undisputed with Fox Sports Network.
Yeah.
So it's like, this
And
isn't...
the crazy thing is that Undisputed shit, that was him and
Skip.
Skip. That ended just because of him and Skip.
Yeah.
So like, this shit ain't even get around to this. So
Right.
that's my point. It's, hey, two things can be true. Two things can be true. We either got an abuser or we just got a man that just, yo, Monique warned your ass.
Cat Williams warned you too.
Cat Williams warned you with messing with the white women thing, yo. And we can get into that.
But like, it's
But
not about her
it's
being
not
white.
even about her being white.
It's about him possibly being an abuser.
Him possibly being an abuser.
Because I've seen people talk
Or
about
him
like,
possibly just being dumb enough to just let this shit continuously happen.
because I'm not riding on people talking about, oh, this is an Emmett Till situation. Like, oh, this is a...
Yeah, we're not gonna ride on that, but I'm not gonna act like it can't be.
It can't be. Like, he's not Emmett Till was a child.
No,
Like,
you thinking way too literal with the Emmett Till thing.
I'm just saying, when
The
people
Emmett-
start pulling out
yeah.
Emmett Till...
When people pull out Emmett Till, like, they're speaking scenario. She said some shit that didn't happen and it got him killed. That's simplified, and that's what actually happened. Now,
Right.
when you get into the details, he was a child.
Facts.
But the fact of the Emmett Till case is that this woman said that he did something and it got him killed.
Yeah. And like, there's nothing is gonna happen to Shannon Sharpe.
He ain't gonna get killed or nothing.
Right, that's
but
what I'm saying.
I'm just
Like,
saying,
he's
like,
still
he's
still Shannon Sharpe,
and he
he's
could
not
still
gonna-
possibly go down for some shit that was made out to be more than what it actually is. So that's what I'm saying. We heard the audio. I'm just gonna be judging off the base of what I heard.
Right.
But like I said,
It don't sound good.
Like, it don't sound good. But guess what? That Amber Heard shit ain't sound good neither. And we found out this motherfucker was out here playing games.
I mean,
Out
Amber
here playing
Heard was a
victim.
situation where it's like, you're in an abusive relationship where both people are abusive.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. But one of them tried to play the victim. One of them tried to play the victim in that situation. It's just real simple, yo. That's why I'm saying, bro. Y'all like, yo,
It's like,
stop trying to use y'all superpower, bro. Just stop doing that shit, yo.
or just be wise about it.
Just stop doing that shit, man. It's not looking good for any of us, bro. You saw the same shit with Usher. When Usher was being accused of all of this shit.
Oh yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's just, it ain't looking good, man. It ain't looking good, yo. Get your wife, bro. Just fuck it, man.
But
Get your wife.
if you are a predator abuser,
Yeah, if
stay
you're a
alone.
predator
Stay
and an
alone.
abuser,
Don't,
yo, like,
don't subject another person to that.
nah, if you're a
Man or
predator
woman,
and an
no.
abuser, yo, what I suggest for you is some hot ones. That's what I suggest for you, some hot ones. Yeah, cause I'm not even about to go there with that, yo.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I don't want you to subject another. I don't want you to subject a sex worker. I don't want you to subject a 19-year-old. I don't want you to subject a 45-year-old.
Nah, none of that, yo. Just I suggest hot ones, yo. Like, real hot ones, yo. They come in
Not
all,
Sean Evans.
they come in all different sizes too, like 12 gauge, 9mm, 45, all like
He said pull the trigger for real.
all the smoke. All the smoke for the predators, you know what I mean?
Because I have
yeah,
like
that's it. That's
me
it.
as an abolitionist, I try not to have people be in prison. Like, I just feel like that's not humane at all. But that opens up the possibility of
Nah, yo, they gotta go to jail. Man.
no. But I'm saying, like, if somebody has done you wrong, right? And there was another option where instead of sending them to jail, you can decide what this person's punishment is.
So you like, yo, you instead of putting them in jail, just euthanize them, yo. That's what you saying.
I'm saying I'm saying it's open. Like
oh, it's open.
It's open. Like
oh, yo, you know what?
Yeah.
It's like that in the Middle East when I was in Dubai, yo. So like,
yo, Dubai is wild.
Yo, basically, yo, if you like offended a woman like in this type of way, she get to decide what happened.
Right. Yeah.
So like.
That's what I'm saying.
Like she could whoop your ass right there in the middle of the street.
Right, it's on site.
Or she could call the police and then she decide what happened to you. It might be you might get some hot ones. You know? So like yeah. But this is what's dangerous about that. It ain't no fucking court of law going on over there. If she said it, you did it.
If I'm not mistaken, I think they need 4 witnesses in order for something like that to happen. Like,
I believe so. I might have to do my homework, but I'm just saying, like,
he did this.
Yeah, like,
bang, 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 bang.
You're not getting a court of appeals. Like, you're not getting none of that shit over there.
No, ain't no court.
You're not. You know, so, in that perspective, yo, like, we got it good over here, yo, because even the criminals have to be represented.
Right.
So.
Yeah, that's.
Hey, I hope you're not a criminal, yo.
Facts.
I hope not.
Because if so, then that $100 million that you possibly lost is the least of your worries.
Hey, yo, if so, they gonna spend that $100 million on some hot ones.
If so, you ain't unk no more.
Nah, yo,
a sign of respect.
We done had some weird unks.
If so, you ain't unk no more.
We done all had some weird unks in the family now.
I said what I said.
Nah, I feel you. I feel you, man.
I said what I said. You ain't unk no more.
Like, man, it's crazy. And then, like I said, yeah, they have been going around and saying, yeah, man, like, you can't be doing this with them white girls. Like, you've been hearing it.
Yeah.
And as it pertains to the situation.
But it ain't white girls, though. Like, that's what I'm saying. When people are like, oh, that's what you get for messing with the white girls. No, nigga.
But you know what? I can understand the perspective. Like, I can understand the perspective because, like, we have to go and we have to look at our history with white women. Full disclosure, I am married to a Caucasian woman.
Yeah.
But we have to, like...
She's great.
We have to look at, and this is where, like, yo, Mace was saying that he was like, yo, if y'all not gonna get into a relationship with him or marry with him,
don't mess with him.
Don't mess with him. And like, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I agree, because when you start looking at the history between the black male and the white female, especially in America, you go to Emmett Till. You go to a lot of these situations where even before Emmett Till, what's that book, baby? To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yeah.
Like, old girl was curious. She was curious, and she wanted some.
She got caught up.
She wanted some mandingo, and she got caught up, and it was, oh, he did this to me, he did that to me.
Yeah.
And they killed son. Like, I believe Rosewood was the same deal. Was it not?
I believe so.
So, like, and the thing is this, like, because of the history and what's the go further, the propaganda film,
Birth of a Nation.
Birth of a Nation.
Yeah.
You know, they had a white man in blackface portraying one of us.
Yeah.
And that white girl jumped off the damn cliff.
Yep.
As opposed to being raped by a fake black man.
Right.
But so, like, when you look at the history and these things where it's like, yo, like, you don't like to think that they would do these things.
Right.
But at the same time, they know that they can. They know that they can, and they know that it's gonna be believed. Like prime example, and like this is stuff I think about even with being in an interracial relationship. Like, this is my wife. I've been with her for fucking 17 years.
Yeah.
But like, even just on a social standpoint, like I'll share like just a personal experience of mine. Like, me and wifey was driving, and we just got into a verbal little disagreement, and she was upset,
Yeah.
and she started crying. Cool. That's what humans do when they get upset.
It's normal.
It's normal. But now I'm driving, and I'm just sitting here, and I'm like,
It looked crazy.
I'm just like, damn, yo, she crying, and the whole time I'm thinking, yo, I hope somebody don't fucking call the police on me.
Right.
So it's just like y'all gotta think about these things.
Yeah.
In that aspect. So like where you coming from was like nah. I'm like, yo, I can agree with that.
Yeah.
But I could also agree with the latter, yo. Like I could agree with the latter. Like if you're not getting into a relationship with him, if you're not really trying to build something with him, yo, it's like Cat Williams said, that fear.
Yeah.
It's that fear. I don't think nothing bad of them, but I'm scared of them because they'll run your rabbit ass off in 2 weeks. It's true. It's true. It's true, bro. It's true. We've seen it. So, like, I'm not going to sit here and not put that into the picture, bro.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I'm in court right now, bro. Like, as soon as I heard all of this shit, I went straight to court.
Yeah.
Because I study law. I'm not no fucking expert, but I studied enough of it to know, like, if this shit go to court, all of this shit is gonna play out.
For sure.
And like,
and if I'm accused of something I didn't do, take it to court.
Yeah, take it to court.
Like, man's offered her $10 million.
But you know what? Like, so I heard this from a lawyer.
So like, dead it.
I heard this from a lawyer.
Go.
I can't remember his name, but he's the lawyer that represented A$AP Rocky in A$AP Rocky's recent case. And
A$AP Rocky.
Yeah, that nigga won, bro. He won. But he spoke about this and he was like, yo, and again, just from my law background, like even when you talk about business, right? Like it's less of a headache to pay the settlement even if you didn't do it.
Right.
Like so I had like when I thought about that, like for people's like, oh, I wouldn't be paying 10 million if I didn't do something. Like, yeah, you would like to think that.
But there's some people who would be like, yo, it's $100 million on the table.
Yeah, it's $100 million on the table.
Let me just throw this 10 real quick.
Let me throw this 10 real quick. It's always an admission, it always seems to be an admission of guilt when you throw out a settlement.
Right.
But like on the back end of it, yo, you like it might be just a fucking Tylenol, bro.
Right, it might be.
Like it might be just a Tylenol, like
solution.
Think about the Walmart shit that just recently happened where
that white lady.
Walmart was getting niggas with the meat. Pause. Walmart was getting niggas with the meat. Pause. Where with the weight.
You gotta explain that.
The weight of the meat was not the math wasn't mathing.
Right. So self checkout.
So self checkout, like.
You're getting overcharged.
You're getting overcharged, and you put the product on the scale, and the math ain't mathing.
Right.
So Walmart, yo, niggas could have came after Walmart heavy.
Yeah.
They could have. They could have. Now it's Walmart. Now this the thing.
Big bank take
the shit already proven. Not even big bank take low bank. Walmart had the money to drag this shit for that long.
Yeah.
But they would have ended up paying anyways.
Eventually, yeah.
They would have ended up paying anyways. So they was just like, yo, you know what? Yo, niggas caught us. We not even about to do this. You know, like, hey, here go your little $500 back. Like, you know what I mean? Go ahead, fill this shit out. Like,
yeah.
But then in another case, where it's just like, yo, like, we're not really at fault. But we don't got time for this shit.
Right.
Yo, what you want? Like,
what's up?
What you want?
Right.
You know? So, like, a lot of that stuff could factor in. So, like, it's not always an admission of guilt to offer up a settlement.
Right.
Like, it's just like, hey, just fucking here, take your money and go somewhere. I got shit to do.
Right.
You know, so in this case, it could be that. It could be more.
We gonna see it play out.
We gonna see it play out.
Because you can have a situation where Puff Daddy, when Cassie came out with her civil suit, and Puff paid it the next day, people were saying, yo, it's not it might not be an admission of guilt.
Yeah.
But then the video came out.
So the video came out. See, and so that's another thing too, yo.
Yeah.
That's another thing too, like, that whole thing could have turned into something else as well. Because usually with a settlement comes paperwork.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it comes crazy paperwork. Like, crazy paperwork, bro. Like, you'll see things in settlements where you gotta sign a non-disclosure agreement.
Yeah.
To where if you talk
Speak
about
about
this
it.
shit publicly, yo,
Yeah.
Niggas taking your house, your car, your
Yep.
crib, your girl, your mom's, like, they taking all of it, yo.
I mean, that's what happened with Puff. Again, talking about Puff Daddy
Yeah.
with the publishing.
Yeah.
When he was returning publishing to people, people had to sign an agreement being like, yo, do not talk about Puff Daddy in a disparaging way. That's why Aubrey O'Day didn't sign it.
Yeah.
That's why Don didn't sign it.
Yeah.
And Don ended up recently having a lawsuit against Puff Daddy because he allegedly sexually assaulted her. And so, like, if she would have signed it and she would have got her publishing back, she couldn't have been able to do that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Nah, it is crazy, but at the same time, that's why you read the fine print, baby.
Nah, for sure.
Read the fine print. Some people don't do that.
Some people don't care.
Nah,
Like,
some
when
people
you in
don't.
a- when
Some
you in a
people don't care.
situation,
Like, yeah,
You
it's,
need money?
yeah, you want what you want. That's cool.
Yeah.
But hey, if you don't read that fine print, that's what you gonna end up with. Cause yo, you get 10 million today, and tomorrow you giving that shit right back.
Yep.
Cause you ain't read the fine print.
That's why Murder is Murder Mason. That's why he's able to talk freely about Puff Daddy
Yeah.
in the situation because he didn't sign it.
Yeah.
And we see him getting money with Killer
Yeah.
Cam, with the It Is What It Is
Oh
show.
yeah. But it's just that simple, yo. Like,
Sometimes it's not worth it.
like this shit with Unc, man. Like, I can't look at it cut and dry, and it's just because of the knowledge that I have, like,
We gonna see.
outside of it. Yeah, for me, we gonna see.
Yeah,
But,
we gonna see.
like, Puffy, that nigga
That
did
nigga
that
did
shit.
He did it.
He did that shit. You know? So,
And again, when people focus on the freak stuff with Puff, where they're like, "Oh, the baby oil" and all this other stuff, it's like you're being distracted from what is actually happening. Like, it's not about him having these sex parties and all this other stuff. It's about power.
Nah,
Like,
it's about power, yo. Because if you got some money, and
rape
you-
was happening, sexual assault
yeah,
was
if
happening.
you got some money and you want
Kidnapping was
to
happening.
have sex parties and shit, yo, like,
Do your thing.
this niggas is consenting
If it's
adults.
consensual,
Like,
do your
it
thing.
is what it is, yo. But,
Yeah.
like, yeah, he was on some shit, yo. That's why I say, yo, get your paperwork, yo. Get your paperwork and carry that blick on you, yo. You won't have to worry about this shit.
Right. And keep
Like-
your hands to yourself.
Yeah, keep your hands to yourself. Man. You better off having one woman, everything tricky right now.
Alright, I'm off that. Sinners, you gotta see it.
I gotta see it, man. I ain't see Sinners.
Bro, it's 10 out of 10.
I'm late.
It's
I
10 out
don't
of 10.
doubt it. I don't doubt it.
I need to see
Honestly,
it again.
like when I first saw the ad, the
Yeah.
trailers, I was like, yo, what is this? Because I saw the teaser and then they kind of gave it away that it was a vampire film, and I was like, oh yeah, yo, I gotta see it.
It's crazy.
Cause like it's been a while since, for me personally, it's been a while since a good
A
vampire,
good vampire
film
movie.
came out, yo. Like I heard about it, I keep hearing about it. I just ain't got time to go to the movies, man.
You know what it felt like? You remember when Get Out came out and it was like a phenomenon?
Oh yeah.
It feels like that.
Yeah.
In Variety,
Get Out was crazy.
Watch your mouth, Variety. I almost pulled the trigger on you.
Now you should have did that.
I know, but I'm saying it now. Yeah, y'all talking about oh well, they did a $61 million
Hey, Ben Stiller got
first
it,
off.
bro.
Thank you.
Ben Stiller got it. That's y'all people too.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
play.
just like talking about oh well, profitability is at 90 million. Now what, nigga?
Yeah.
Now what? Now what? It's about to be 100 million.
Play with us.
Please,
Play with us.
all the smoke, chimney.
Play with us. Yo. Well, yo, what murder say, yo? Hookah.
You just had a list of
cigarettes,
stuff.
Rellos,
Cigars.
joints.
Oh, the smoke.
Yo, shout
Oh,
out,
man.
shout out. It is what it is, yo.
Yo, for sure.
Shout out, it is
Elite.
what it is, yo.
Elite.
I'm like, just because of my history
Yeah.
with New York hip hop and shit, like them, like squashing they shit and getting
It's
back
beautiful to
together,
see.
yo. Like
It's
I
beautiful
love
to
it.
see. It really is. It's like, yo, this
I
what
love
we,
it, yo.
This what we've been missing out for 20 years.
I did not know Mace was such a
That
comedian,
nigga's
yo.
hilarious,
He is
yeah.
a comedian, wait.
Not just a pastor.
Like not even trying though.
Yeah.
Not even
That's the
trying.
That's the
yo.
funniest people. Like Vince Staples, that nigga
Oh,
be dead
yeah.
serious. And
Oh
he
nah,
jokes.
yeah. I'm like, bro, he not playing.
Right.
But you can't not laugh at it, yo. You
That's
can't.
hilarious.
You can't. But yeah, variety, yo, yeah, y'all.
Watch your mouth.
Ain't no watching Elvis. That didn't age well.
Age like milk.
That didn't age
In the
well.
sun.
Aged like a banana. Aged like a banana. Yo, shout out to Ben Stiller too.
Yo, shout out Ben Stiller.
Yeah, he was like, yo, we not about to do that.
Shout out Tom Cruise too. He
Oh yeah.
he came out and he showed love to the movie.
Yeah, he showed.
First sweet
I mean,
sense
yo,
of Mission
cause he played a vampire, yo.
Yeah, he did.
You know?
Interview with a Vampire.
Interview with a vamp, yo.
Him and
But
Brad Pitt.
you know, I just need to know what the top dog vampire of all time got to say about it. And we know who that is.
Wesley
Goddamn
Snipes.
Eric Bishop, man. Eric Brooks. Goddamn Daywalker. Daywalker, yo.
Yo, I'm still tight. Marvel. Y'all,
Oh, yeah,
y'all
they-
fumbled the bag.
Nah,
Y'all
I
really
don't
did.
think they fumbled it. It's
Mahershala Ali off of Oscar, and he
Yeah.
said, I want to do Blade.
yeah,
I'm
but
moving heaven and earth.
nah, I feel you. But you know what? After this one, you know, they might just let Ryan Coogler do it. You know, that might be what the issue is.
Nah, he.
You know, that might be what the issue is because yo, you gonna have to do it right, bro. That's top.
Yeah.
That's top dog.
That's the crazy part, though.
You gotta
Like,
do it right.
Ruth E. Carter was supposed to be the costume designer for the Blade movie with Mahershala Ali.
Yeah.
You know who was the costume designer for Sinners?
Same.
Ruth Carter.
Yeah. I'm saying, yo, like
Blade was supposed to be a
Right,
period
hey.
piece.
they
You know what
asked
Sinners is? A period piece.
they asked Ryan Coogler, hey, who your favorite vampire?
You know what he said?
He said Mr. E. Brooks, bro. Daywalker.
Blade.
Like, first of all, if Daywalker not your favorite vampire, like, I don't care who any of them vampires is, bro.
Yeah.
Like, a vampire that know karate
Game over.
and that just come through the spot.
Can be
just,
able to come
like,
through in the day?
That's that Daywalker, bro, and he on site too.
Yeah.
Like on site, I hate familiars. Yo, the definition of on site, yo. Don't play with Blade, yo.
No, for sure.
So, hey, after
1,
this,
2, and 3.
after Sinners, yo, you know what? I'm not, like, yo, we taking off of Sinners, and that's cool,
Yeah.
because I ain't even see the shit, so
It's
like,
fire.
I don't want to talk about it too much. We can
It's
go
super
into
fire.
Blade. Yo, that's a trilogy that got better.
You think so?
No, I'm like every movie. Like
Yeah.
the first one was dope.
First one, classic.
The second one was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
The third one, oh my god.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, and it's like when you go to trilogies, it's hard to. We might have to do a segment on.
We might have to
we
do
might
that,
have to do
yeah.
a trilogy
We might have to
segment
do that.
on like, hey, which ones just they
Whatever
got
good.
better. They
Because
got
you got
better
stuff
every
like-
movie, yo. Like.
Godfather and
Yeah, we gonna have to do one of those.
Yeah, we
but
got you.
yes, Sinners. I gotta see it.
You gotta see it.
I gotta see it. I'm late to the party. I'm late. I'm sorry that I don't got time like y'all do. To
Comment your favorite part.
Go to the movies because you know.
because by the time this come out, he should be able to see it.
Yeah, I am. But like I say, yo, I'm sorry. I don't got time. You know. I don't got time. If I had time, I would go. I like movies too.
Yeah. I love movies.
I like honestly. I could be a movie critic, yo.
Yeah.
Maybe I could be a real movie critic though. You
Talk
know,
your ish.
not one that's like paid. Like hey,
No, I'll take your money.
write a review for the. Yeah, I'll take your money,
I'll
but
take your money.
yo, I believe in the First Amendment. This shit was garbage.
Suda.
Yeah, so like, but yeah, cause I'm that way, and just cause a movie, if I think a movie garbage, that actually don't even mean that I didn't enjoy it.
That's facts.
That's another segment too, yo. Plenty of trash movies that I enjoyed.
Oh my god.
And there's plenty of great movies that I was
Bloodshot?
like. There's plenty of great movies that I was like.
Bloodshot is insane.
I like it. Bloodshot?
Bro, Vin Diesel Bloodshot is one of the funnest experiences I've ever had watching a movie. That movie is terrible. I enjoyed myself.
It's a lot of movies that I've seen where I'm like, yo, I like this movie, but this shit is trash.
For sure.
Like I'm not even gonna say I'll be ashamed to say I like the movie. Like
word. You're like, nah, I enjoyed it.
But it was garbage, yo.
Yep.
I don't recommend it. But I'm gonna watch it again.
For sure.
Nah, I feel you, yo, but yes, so sinners.
Keep your hands to yourself.
And wash your damn hands. Cause you're dirty. Peace.